You guys can hang out right here in the room. Temperature change again, 55 degrees. This is usually where we're at. Has anyone been here before? Did I ask that? Has anyone ever experienced a blackout before in a cave? No? Pretty crazy. That's not too crazy. You just can't see anything. Put your eyes shut really tight. So, 1906, Mr. Boyden was a Hume Lake cook. So Hume Lake wasn't a Christian camp or a part of the NPS at that point. It was an actual lumber camp. So in that area, he was living there, found his way out this way. He had plenty of caves to find and discover throughout Kings Canyon. There's upwards of 200 caves. Not all of them are accessible the way this one is. A lot of caves. I can show you one right across from our gift shop that goes about 20 feet back. And that's it. But there's formations in it, so it's a cave. It's dark and right in the very back. Makes it a cave. There's a water source, a cave with a water source that's feeding it onto ours, about back that way, slowly seeping into our soil from a cave that's above us. There's also another cave inside the river across the way here. There's plenty of caves. So when Mr. Boyden found this one, he knew he could bring 7 individuals in here 100 years later and walk them right through. And he knew that. But what only thing was, like I told you guys, the railings were built in the 30s. The roads were built in the 20s. So how was he getting in? He was hiking in 5 miles. He was about 50 to 60 years old, I think, going closer to 70. He was in his 60s when he occupied this place. So he was, what we call new terms today, a savage, maybe. But who would do that? But who would go with them, too? Imagine I'm a 59 and 69-year-old man, and I'm like, hey, guys. This cave out. We gotta hike 5 miles in. You gotta spend the night with me, because that's what we did. We couldn't hike there and back and see the cave all in one day. So you'd spend the night in this, most likely this room, given probably the size of this party mattered too, but plenty of flat surfaces. You can see a lot of flat surfaces in here, right? Previous to this room. We call this the river room. It is the dead center, like I said earlier. It's a constant 55. December 21st. 2 in the morning, the blizzard outside, it's going to be 55 right here. Just the constant for a reason. I couldn't tell you the science behind it. But most caves and caverns throughout the world, if it's deep enough, are going to reflect the average annual temperature of the outside of that cave. That's the general rule. So let's go back to Mr. Boyden for a second. Imagine the point where when you hit your light, sir? All right. So imagine there was a point in your ownership of this place in the first year where you didn't have your lines pulled in yet from the front, or had some maybe stationary kerosene lanterns around in case you dropped yours. So what happens when you drop your lantern and you run a stream bed? You want to hit that screen for us real quick? Sir?
Oh.
Real quick.